Hey guys, this is the Battlefield 1 beta, or at least a few bits of gameplay I've got. Now, this video is just really a collection of good little moments I had throughout the beta. Like them good little streaks you could go on every now and again, because to be honest, these were the first few matches I played on the beta, and this is harder than it looks. Like, this game certainly does require a definite skill upgrade. You do need to be more aware, and I tried to take him out while on the horse. Big mistake, it nearly cost me my life, but hey ho, I managed to take him out. But yes, this game, it certainly does require a good skill upgrade. It certainly requires you to be more focused. You can't just run a gun like Call of Duty. In fact, you can't just run a gun like this is Battlefield 4, to be honest. You can't just go around run and gun and expect to do well. No, you've got to be more focused, you've got to be more tactically aware, and you've got to not be climbing up upon rocks when I'm in the vicinity, otherwise I'll just take full advantage of that and I'll just take you down. But as you can probably tell, the graphics are amazing, gameplay wise. This game's much more slow than other Battlefield games I've played. Like, this is almost to the point, like, I've played a few matches on Battlefield 2, but every time I keep trying to upgrade my graphics so that it can be at least at 720p, because I know Battlefield 2 will run well at 720p, the game freezes. But hey ho, none the case. I've played a few matches on Battlefield 2, and that is a much more slow, methodical game. This reminds me of Battlefield 2. It's much more slow, much more methodical. You have to rely on your teammates more, and you have to help your teammates some more in order to succeed. So that's one thing I like about Battlefield. Battlefield 1, it's bringing back this idea of team play, but as you'll see, you can't avoid stuff like this. Are you fucking serious? That plane should have blown up. That plane should have fucking blown up, you cock. Anyway. There's a few other things I did want to say. I would have played some more Battlefield 1 yesterday, and believe me, I did play quite a bit of Battlefield 1 yesterday. Did get some more recording done, and I'm looking to do a tips and tricks video essentially, because I did get a fairly decent match of Conquest where I feel I did some things right, and I obviously made some mistakes, and I feel I can help point it out to certain people, because there's a lot of new players to the Battlefield franchise. My brother's friend is one of them, he's called Henry. Well, basically, my brother went round his house, he's like, so you play Battlefield 1? He's like, yeah, I don't like it. Why? It's hard. Of course it's hard, because you've never played Battlefield, mate. You've never played a Battlefield game in your life. So this isn't like Call of Duty, this isn't like Titanfall or shit like that. This is Battlefield, it's its own animal, son. You gotta learn how to tame this beast. But, nonetheless. So yes, it was a fair bit of good Conquest gameplay. I made several mistakes. Some of them, well, none of them deliberate, but like, I can help point them out, so I can help point out things you should do in this game, or I feel you should do to be successful, and things you should do in this game in order to not suck. But anyway, so there's that in the pipeline. But can I just talk so much about this game? This is almost like a steampunk World War I with the inclusion of machine guns. Like, I get that 1900s there was machine gun turrets, but the fact that we can carry around machine guns, that we actually have stuff like LMGs, it makes this game very steampunk, and I don't know, I just like it. And there's other features I like about this game, like the whole speech wheel thing. It's been upgraded. I actually like that now, so instead of all just on one wheel, you hold R1 and then it's like, okay, affirmative, blah 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 blah, all that, like in Battlefield 4 and Hardline and in previous Battlefield games, where if you hold down a key you can bring up voice options. And please don't ask about the lag there. In this game it's different, like if you hold R1 or right bumper or whatever will be on Xbox or whatever key will be on PC, what you can do is you can bring up like this set of voice wheels. Now there's 3 different kinds of voice options you can have in. There's social, so it's like thank you, all that, thank you please, blah 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 blah, all that. Then there's request order, which will send a order request to your squad commander. Then there's just regular requests, so you can request ammo, health, backup. That was a sick one. I remember I had this sick moment in the beta. It was so brilliant. I was going to capture the B flag, which I think is called butter, which just makes me giggle every time. We have lost objective butter. So anyway, I was capturing objective butter. I was all by myself. There was guys around me, there was tanks going everywhere. I was sort of hiding away in like a little corner, just sort of covering my area. I held down request backup. 2 or 3 people then just came up and helped me capture the flag, and I was like, boys, other than the whole cavalry came in, and I was like, yes! So that was obviously a cool part. Now, one other thing I didn't want to talk about is how Conquest has changed in this. Because I didn't know this at first. I wanted to keep all details hush hush from me because I just wanted to go in fresh to this experience. Conquest has certainly changed. In the past, in previous Battlefield games, as much as I can remember, even going all the way back to Battlefield Bad Company 2, the aim of Conquest was to deplete the enemy team's tickets, and tickets equals respawn. So once the first team to reach 0 respawns left lost the match. The team with the more respawns left wins the match, and I don't know, that's what gave Battlefield its own unique feel. I'm mixed about this new style of Conquest. It's no longer so much about trying to deplete any tickets, it's just about reaching a score. Almost like regular matches of domination on Call of Duty, stuff like that. You're no longer fighting to essentially kill off the other army, you're fighting to reach a score. It's a bit annoying, and I wish DICE would have considered using the original Conquest model, because I know it just suits the Battlefield franchise well. But I'm willing to give this new form of Conquest a try. I'm not just gonna play a couple matches and be like, oh, I don't like it. No, I'm gonna play quite a lot of matches with Conquest, try and get a fully formulated, a fully reasoned opinion of it. And if I like it, I like it. If I don't, I don't. Also, I've played Rush. I think Rush needs to be balanced, but I can talk about this in another video. I have recorded some Rush gameplay and I will go into it in more detail, but my next video is going to be a Battlefield Conquest, or just in general a Battlefield 1 tips and tricks. My own personal tips and tricks of what I feel you should do and what I feel you shouldn't do, mistakes players make, and actions players don't do enough of. So anyway, I'll go away, I'll work on that, and I think I might actually have to script it because I've got to raise my standards. God. Anyway, I'll see you guys later, and trust me, that next video will be a full match of Conquest. Oh, and FYI, I did lose that match, so you're welcome. I'm sorry I can't win every match, but it helps highlight mistakes and all that. Anyway, I'll see you guys later. I am